Welcome to Honest Explorer, where we drop the fluff out so you get pure, honest facts about the latest tech. Quick question. Do you know what is one of the best-selling Sony TV worldwide? You'll be surprised to know that it's not an OLED. And I'm not just talking about 2024, but in 2025, year till date as well. Believe it or not, this bad boy right here, the Sony X90L. Mind blown, right? In a world where OLEDs are being so heavily marketed, splashed across every ad, and praised as the ultimate holy grail of display tech, how is a full-array LED TV, the X90L, still leading the pack for Sony? Today, we're diving deep to explore together why the Sony X90L is still the leader in the TV world. Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll know if this TV is your next big upgrade, saving you potentially thousands, or if you should keep hunting for that elusive, perfect picture. So hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it. And don't forget to check the description for the best deal links on this TV. First impressions matter, right? And the X90L makes a pretty good one. Sony has gone for a minimalist, almost understated elegance here. It's not flashy, it's not trying to be a supermodel, but it's undeniably well built. The bezels are slim, giving you more screen and less frame, always a win. The stand? It's sturdy. And here's a neat trick. Sony offers multiple stand positions, so if you've got a soundbar, you can raise the TV slightly to ensure it doesn't block the screen. It's a small detail, but it's these thoughtful touches that make a difference in daily living. Now, it's not the thinnest TV on the market, largely thanks to that full-array local dimming backlight system, which we'll get to in a moment. But trust me, you'll happily trade a few millimeters for the picture quality it delivers. It feels premium, substantial, and like it's built to last, which is exactly what you want when you're investing in your home entertainment hub. All right, let's get to the main event, the reason you're actually buying a TV, the picture quality. And this is where the Sony X90L truly shines. Powered by Sony's cognitive processor XR, this isn't just about throwing pixels on a screen. It's about processing images the way the human brain sees them. Sounds like marketing fluff, right? But seriously, you can see the difference. Let's talk brightness. The X90L gets impressively bright for an LED, hitting over 1,000 nits in HDR highlights with ease. What does that mean for you? It means those bright explosions, those glints of sunlight, those starry night skies in HDR content, they pop. They have a real sense of impact. And in a brightly lit room, no problem. This TV can easily cut through glare. But brightness without control is just a flashlight. This is where full-array local dimming comes in. The X90L boasts a good number of dimming zones, and Sony's processing here is phenomenal. Instead of lighting up the entire screen when there's a bright object on a dark background, it precisely dims the zones around that object, giving you incredible contrast and deep, convincing black levels. Now, is it OLED black? No. Nothing truly matches individual pixel control. You might see a tiny bit of blooming around extremely bright objects on a pitch-black background if you're looking for it, but for a full-array LED, the control here is truly impressive. In most real-world content, it's practically unnoticeable. And color accuracy? Sony's XR Triluminous Pro technology delivers billions of vibrant, lifelike colors. They aren't oversaturated or cartoonish, they're rich, nuanced, and incredibly natural. Skin tones look spot on, landscapes are breathtaking, and those subtle shades, they're all there. When it comes to HDR performance, thanks to that brightness and local dimming, HDR content truly shines. Dolby Vision, HDR10, HLG, the X90L handles them all beautifully, bringing out details in both the brightest highlights and the deepest shadows that you just wouldn't see on a lesser TV. It's a truly cinematic experience, right in your living room. Now, let's talk audio. Often, this is where TVs fall short. And while the X90L isn't going to replace a dedicated sound system, it does a respectable job. It features Sony's acoustic multi-audio, which uses sound positioning tweeters to make it sound like the audio is coming directly from the action on screen. Dialogue is clear and easy to understand, and there's a decent sense of spaciousness. It supports Dolby Atmos, which is great for compatible content. However, like most TVs in this price range, for truly immersive, room-filling sound, we'd always recommend pairing it with a good soundbar or a full home theater system. But for casual viewing, it's more than adequate. Moving on to the brains of the operation, the Smart TV OS. The X90L runs on Google TV, and it's a solid experience. The interface is clean, intuitive, and remarkably responsive. All your favorite streaming apps are here. Netflix, Disney+, Max, Prime Video, you name it. Google Assistant is built in, so voice commands work flawlessly. Search for content, control your smart home, ask a question. It's all seamless. Connectivity-wise, you're well covered. Besides those 2 HDMI 2.1 ports for gaming, you have 2 additional HDMI ports, plenty of USB ports, optical audio out, and Ethernet. Wi-Fi is strong, though for critical 4K streaming, a wired connection is always king. So let's wrap this up. The Sony X90L, a true dark horse in the TV world, consistently outselling its flashier siblings. Why? Pros: stunning picture quality, excellent brightness, contrast, and color accuracy, especially for an LED. Superb HDR performance. Content truly pops with impact. Fantastic gaming features. 4K 120Hz, VRR, All-M, and PS5 optimizations. Thoughtful design and build. Sturdy, premium feel with practical stand options. Smooth Google TV. Responsive and user-friendly. Sony's legendary processing makes all content look its best, even upscaled. Cons: viewing angles. Like most VA panels, colors can wash out slightly at extreme off-axis angles. Not a deal breaker for most, but something to note if your seating arrangement is very wide. Black levels compared to OLED. While excellent for an LED, it won't achieve true infinite blacks like an OLED. Some minimal blooming can occur in specific high-contrast scenes. Sound: good, but not great. A soundbar is recommended for the best audio experience. So, who is the Sony X90L for? Movie enthusiasts. If you crave cinematic quality, accurate colors, and impressive HDR without breaking the bank on an OLED, this is for you. Serious gamers, especially PS5 owners, with its suite of gaming features, it's a powerhouse. Bright room viewers. Its excellent brightness makes it a standout choice for living rooms with a lot of ambient light. Anyone seeking great value. It punches way above its weight class in terms of performance for the price. If you're looking for an all-around performer that delivers a premium viewing experience without the premium OLED price tag, the Sony X90L is still, in 2025, one of the smartest buys you can make. And there you have it, folks. Proving that sometimes the best seller isn't always the flashiest, but the one that consistently delivers on its promises. It's bright, it's beautiful, and it's built for your entertainment. What do you think? Are you surprised the X90L is still dominating? Let us know in the comments below. Did we miss anything? Do you own an X90L and love it? Or maybe you're an OLED purist? We want to hear from you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more in-depth tech reviews, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. And remember, the best deal links for this TV are waiting for you in the description. Until then, keep watching, keep gaming, and stay awesome.